Talk about a doctor dilemma. A recent survey found 9 out of 10 physicians would not recommend practicing medicine as a profession. So are problems with the current healthcare system adding to doctors' concerns? Anesthesiologist Dr. Nina Radcliffe, she joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what is your opinion? If a child came up to you and said, I want to be a doctor, would you say, don't go into healthcare?
I would say absolutely go into healthcare. This is not what this doctor orders. This is not what the colleagues I speak with who are physicians are believing in telling people. Well, first of all, I'm a listener. I'm a counselor. I diagnose, I treat, and I walk alongside patients through some of the most intimate aspects of their life. There is some great rewards, and yes, of course, there are stresses, but what job doesn't have its stresses?
You know, I have a lot of doctors that are saying this, because every time I go into a doctor's office now, they want to talk about Obamacare and how it's affecting them, and they all say, you know, it's not what it used to be. And I'm thinking, would you really change your course, though? You have your house in the Hamptons, you have your big apartment on the Upper East Side. I mean, you seem like you have a great life. And I know most doctors are going into it because they want to help people, not because of the money. But is that true? I mean, when you're really having a conversation with your physician friends, are they all saying, I wish I hadn't gone into this profession?
No, they're not. Of course, there are things that we need to address and that are challenged, but healthcare is changing for the better. We are seeing changes that we used to fix patients when they're sick, but we are now seeing a trend where we are preventing people from getting sick, and this does require changes, some hard knocks, and this is what we're learning to deal with. I absolutely would say go for it.
What are the problem areas, if you could fix anything about medicine?
Well, there's a complaint that we have less autonomy, that we're no longer small businesses, we're being bought up by hospitals. I've been a hospital employee for most of my career, and there's wonderful benefits of it. We don't have the overhead that we have to worry about. This way I can focus on patient care, quality care. We don't have to worry about billing. These are important things because this is what the patient wants. When I close that door and you and me are in the examination room, I put out all that bureaucracy, we barricaded that, and that connection that you have with a patient is one of the most palpable you can ever have.
It's so important.
It is so important.
It means life or death in those situations when you're talking to your doctor.
While I'm taking care of one patient at a time, it might seem small. For that patient, that is the most important. That's the biggest thing in their life at that moment.
And that's why you went into medicine.
I absolutely did. I'm a third-generation physician.
Wow.
My mom was a physician. My grandfather was a physician. This was a calling for me.
Wow. What about health care, repeal and reform? Congress is talking about that now. What's your opinion? Well,
we need to see what the president-elect has to say about this. We know that there are changes that need to be made, and we always want to get better. If there is an issue, we need to address it. And so I'm excited to see what the president-elect will be doing.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Anesthesiologists, we do love our anesthesiologists. Any woman who's had a baby, you're the one we're calling for in the hospital. Thank you for everything you do and loving your patients.